also Director AICT, this FDC, Faculty Development Council, Colonel G. Venkatji. I welcome you, sir. And this is a proposal of online meeting, which is conducted under the CSP2 MOU. Today we are taking this first this training program, a sort of online meeting, in which we will give you a brief idea that what is this the exactly MOU with the ICT. So it all is welcome, and also we have with us Dr. D. Director, ex-Director Technical Education. Sir, I welcome you, sir. Dr. R. N. Patel, also Professor MIT Raipur, and Dr. Manoj Verma ji from CSPT. We will definitely assess our proposal under the university, sir, which is the project management authority, sir. Then the ICT will send the proposal to ICT. So very brief outlines my presentation. That what is the MOU between the ICT and CSPT. Objective of this development faculty development training program as faculty development domain and broad topics will be covered under this faculty development training program. FDP domain and broad topics we have identified, and also our affiliated institute has also proposed some important domain and topics, and definitely we have got around 50 this topics from affiliated institute of and conclusion and what are the limitations and constraints of MOU of CSPT with AICT New Delhi around 2 years back, and the main objective to execute a joint training program between AICT and Affiliated Institute, and these are the around 8 conditions which are necessary to be posted. That what is the objective? The objective to ensure the faculty members are better. All organizations which are having the AICT will only be entitled to participate in the program, and there will be the 5 days residential centralized program with minimum capacity of 40 participants. Also we can keep more than 40 participants, but necessarily are the fund limits. There's 3 lakh rupees will be shared by equally shared by AICT, 0.5 lakh I say AICT and 1.5 lakh by to meet the requirement of online registration, out of station participants and such material department. And CSPT will do the expenditure against the working expenses, the light stationery, program and restoration. Number of programs will be as our that we will conduct 11 programs, in which 10 training programs for faculty and 1 training program for life. Certification will be by CSPT and this AICT. And post CSPT will act as a host, and these are the submission of documents which are necessary. They will include our training program, list of resources and invited physical access, competitors and topics. Participants attended. Hello. Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, actually your slides are not moving.
अच्छा.
I don't know about others, but I cannot see it moving. Yes.
अभी हो रहा है क्या?
Okay, sir. Slide.
आपने अभी stop sharing कर दिया है. You stop sharing. You share once again.
हाँ हाँ.
सर वो कभी-कभी प्रेजेंटेशन मोड में सर वो गूगल मीट में मूव नहीं होता है. आप नॉर्मल प्रेजेंट कर लीजिए सर.
ठीक है, देखिए जरा अभी आ रहा है, नहीं आ जाएगा. आ रहा है?
यस सर, आ रहा है.
Yes sir.
Okay.
Yes sir.
Okay. So number of programs will be 11 programs. Certification, submission of document, details, schedule of training program, list of resource person invited, full address, list of the participants attended the training program. These are the submission of document. Copy of question paper and mark it. Also we will share this presentation to all institutes which are affiliated to CSPT. Because in this particular important online training program, under the guidance of the Honorable License Polytechnic College, Engineering College, Pharmacy Management, college are institutes are participating. Important, and I welcome you all. आवाज आ रही. रोला बे ICT The ICT shall nominate a representative to attend the meeting of credit monitoring committee.
सर वो अभी भी मूव नहीं हो रहा है, सॉरी।
अच्छा अच्छा
The slide,
Yes, sir.
slides are not moving.
अच्छा नहीं हो रहा है। अच्छा
Hello,
शो करके आप
slides are not moving.
अच्छा एक मिनट सर, एक मिनट मैं दोबारा। अभी दिख रहा है सर?
अभी आ रहा है, ठीक है।
ठीक है।
So let it move. As you speak, let it move.
एक बार सर आप एक बार अगर उसको ऊपर नीचे करिए सर, एक बार देखते हैं मूव हो रहा है कहीं। जस्ट
नंबर ऑफ प्रोग्राम दिख रहा है?
नो सर।
स्लाइड शो में जाकर के
सर आप स्लाइड शो मत करिए उसको, बिना स्लाइड शो करिए आप।
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है सर।
स्लाइड शो मत करिए सर आप उसको, कभी कभी प्रॉब्लम होता है।
हाँ ठीक है
आप बिना स्लाइड शो करेंगे, नॉर्मल करिए।
ठीक है ठीक है अभी दिख रहा है?
यस सर, बट सर डोंट डू स्लाइड शो, ऐसे ही करिए आप। नेक्स्ट करिए सर, नेक्स्ट करके देखिए, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। हाँ अभी ठीक है सर, फाइन, परफेक्ट परफेक्ट परफेक्ट, यस।
तो सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स सबमिशन डॉक्यूमेंट एंड ये आवाज़ किसी की आ रही है? मतलब म्यूट कर लें, सभी लोग म्यूट कर लेंगे, आवाज़ आ रही है सबको। रोल ऑफ AICT can nominate a representative to attend the meeting of monitoring committee, and then the ICT shall sanction a release of grant in favor of CSBT as admissible. Appropriate advertisement will be placed by AICT and CSB2 by online portal on CSB2 with a link on ICT website. The ICT will also conduct surprise visit to some institutes while they are conducting the program in progress, and utilization certificate definitely will be submitted within a month, and account shall be open to inspection by the official of the ICT or by the institute for the test of the ICT. So basic objective of this faculty development program includes that we have to upgrade the knowledge, enhance the skill, and intention to provide opportunities for reflection and planning to students in various disciplines like marine technology, pharmacy, and hotel management, architecture, account planning, and like although it will be confined up to the board institute which are approaching to the institute. As per the MOU of the university with the AICT, it is proposed to conduct 11-week program as we told you. So institutes are required to send a minimum 2 proposals with the complete, you can say, the flyer in which the participants, you can the content and how you will conduct the programs along with the resource persons, and maximum 3 proposals for conducting FDP. So definitely with the permission of Honorable Vice Chancellor, we will increase the date by say 26. After the scrutiny of proposals, for conducting the FDP programs, the project monitoring committee consisting with 3 experts in which Dr. Piyushpal is chairman, the 2 senior faculty members like Dr. Arun Patel from MIT and Manoj Verma will be submitting those proposals. Around 20 proposals will be finalized to be sent to the ICT for final approval. The FDP proposals may include topics like pedagogical training, area subject related to subject domain, and the civil engineering mechanical civil, and broad topics like structural engineering, computer science, training related to moral values, and also we can include the national education policy, innovation in library science, etc. In relation to the expenditure of, for online FDP, because in the corona period again there is a problem of corona, so we are looking to organize online FDP program commission and the entire expenditure will be paid by us. The expected schedule of one week FDP program, although it is a schedule program as but we have school around 26th April 2021 to 6th April. These are the FDP identified topics, for example, general topics, soft skills, personal development, research methodology and technical writing, aeronautical allied subjects, smart city, sustainable development, domain and we use the broad topics. Format definitely we will serve use format for this recipe submission. Like what is the institutional document ID as per AICD, name of the institute, contact details of the coordinator, email, fax, telephone number, and details of the federal development program proposed, time, lighting of the federal development program, number of participants, duration, tentative dates of the activities, technical tools we have organized. So such kind of given to the format will be given to you. CSP2, I am very much pleased to inform you all, the Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir and Community Embassy, that we have got around 50 proposals within 2 days. One of the institute of life. So this got Government Engineering College of Jabalpur, 3 ICT tools for teaching learning institution, 4 for industry, 4 for computing fertilization, Government Polytechnic College Warangal, VIT Board, and then Dantewada. After the Raipur, after Raipur, that's Engineering College, that's Engineering College, so finally the outcome. I will not take much time because we are a few of you are already so if you have any query, kindly ask from Kamal sir as well as from and we think that by organizing recipe program, all innovation engineering technology, our learning process will enhance. This will award in the process will be the improved, and it is very much important part of the implementation of the stakeholders. Better bonding. The scheme is designed to enhance the people understanding the technology, national education policy, technology and innovation. Other skills are the faculty, which will definitely provide the knowledge about current technological developments in the university. It will not only promote the professional techniques, not to motivate the only faculty to general learning of the but it will also help you improve the quality of the examination and SAT and these are very important limitations, functions of this program to be program. So if you change the school date without permission grant will be seized or granted will be granted. If you are changing your venue or date, then you have to coordinate the hand, which requires our approval of the Ministry of Housing. I also found this that if you and it is the offer for the grant or the issue all the participants, institutions, all the
Thank you, respected principal sir, for the welcome address. Now, without taking much time, I would like to request very respected Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, guide us with your eminence. Respected Vice Chancellor sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Robin. And it's a great pleasure for me to have Colonel Venkat with us. And he is the deriving force from AICT point of view and looking after the whole country. How the FDPs and development of faculties in other way also is taking care and taking a lot of pain. So to have him with us, it is really a matter of pleasure for all of us, those who has joined, and I can see that it is more than 80 in numbers who are with us, particularly for this online meeting. So definitely all of you will be getting benefit about the schemes, about the possibilities of development of faculties and their capacities. For this purpose, to monitor the effectivity of the subject, scrutiny the effectivity of the subjects, its utility, and futuristic demand of that particular topics. We do have PMC, Project Monitoring Committee, and I am happy that Honorable Valsar has given his consent to head this particular PMC. This will be continuing year after year, and out of his experience and latest awareness about latest development in and around in the technology. So, and other two members, Dr. Patel and Dr. Manoj Verma, all of the young members are also quite aware and quite active. So I am sure that the quality of the selection of the quality of the implementation of FDP's program will be really remarkably implemented, will be implemented with high efficiency, and it will be beneficial to our faculties, and ultimately it will infiltrate to our students. This is what I am expecting, this is what I am believing, this is what I do have every faith on the team. As far as faculty development is concerned, this is one of the ways in which we are going to go through this particular workshop, seminars. But at the same time, I do have Colonel Venkat as key person for implementation of technical teachers training, a national initiative. There also, I would like to make a reference because many faculties are joined here. What is needed for their promotions we had made by a policy of technical teachers training by AICT, and it is being implemented, and most of our states and state faculties are aware about it, but those who are not, they should be briefed. I feel so that for the teachers who are having 5 years or less than 5-year experience, they will have to go through 8 modules of NITTT, and apart from it, training in the industries. So these two are the requirement, mandatory requirement, without which your probation could not be considered to get completed. Or for completion of your probation, these two yardsticks all the new faculties have to go through. The thought and thinking behind it, that once you go through this very scientifically designed and developed by leaders of the country, the faculty will be getting insighting about the values, the technical contents, pedagogy, and how a teacher should come up and how effectively they should deliver their knowledge and share it. So this is what the background of it is. So all the faculty members from this particular today's event, I would like to make them aware, and those who are not aware, they are advised to go to the website and enroll as much as you can do it as early as possible. You will be doing it online classes, assignment, and clearance of those things will be there. It will be in benefit of for the purpose of your promotions as well as scientific way in which this faculty development has been designed. So it is requested to all the faculty members that they should go through and they should enroll as early as possible. And I am sure and express my view and confidence that all the faculties who are engaged in all the institutes of the Chhattisgarh, they will be coming forward and they will be getting enrollment as early as possible with maximum number so that you can be considered a fittest teacher for technical institutes. With this expectation, I once again express my personal thanks to Colonel Venkat for being with us, and he will be making you much more awareness about all the themes which is being taken care by AICT so effectively and so seriously. It will be shared, and all the participants will be getting benefited out of it. I once again express my sincere thanks and best wishes to all the participants, all the faculties who are joining and who has joined this particular today's event. Thank you very much.
I would like to extend my warmest thanks and for the Honorable Vice Chancellor sir for addressing us. It is always very beneficial and enlightening, sir, to hear from you. Thank you for sparing time for us, sir. And with due permission, now I would like to request the respected Colonel B. Venkat ji to kindly address the meeting. The respected Colonel B. Venkat, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Robin sir. Thanks a lot. It was very well organized and coordinated from your side. Khare sir, wonderful as always. And quite obviously, you got one of the most charismatic vice chancellors heading your university. So it goes without saying that activity which will be done by you people will always be the top class. So that goes without saying. Now I'll just give you a brief rundown, and thank you, Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to speak. Thank you. It's absolutely pleasure. You would pardon me, sir. I would not be in a position to switch on the video. Not a very correct background to present in the video, so I would be speaking on the particular context with your permission, sir.
Yes, please carry on. I am also on the travel, attending after NSS camp.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. But sir, you are
No
still
problem,
having a...
please carry on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Hari sir, you did mention, and this is for all the faculty members who are listening, this is for all the various affiliated institutes of CSVTU. AICT has signed an MOU with CSVTU, which is valid for a period of 5 years. That implies that every year a training program of 10 for teachers and 1 for librarian has to be done. So that makes it actually total of 10 plus 1, 11 into 5, 55 programs over a period of 5 years. That is how this MOU was concluded. And for whatever reasons in the past, we are yet to commence with an activity at CSVTU. It's a bright start which we are having as of now. And having said that, the number of proposals have been fair, which have been received. There are certain set of guidelines and directions in conducting the programs. AICT requires certain guidelines and directions. We require certain official documentation for approval. Well said by Professor Khare sir that we require this project monitoring committee, which has just been constituted by the Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, to recommend 10 plus 1, 11 programs only. The complete liberty for selecting the program rests with the university, and in this case it rests with the Vice Chancellor sir. He is at absolute liberty to select 10 plus 1 programs. AICT would not be interfering in the selection of the programs. Yes, I happen to be one member of this selection committee. So my virtue of being a member of the selection committee, my yes is there with the Vice Chancellor sir. So sir, request if you can shortlist 10 plus 1 programs by names, by the respective institutes, oblique departments of the university, the name of the coordinator, and tentative time when you are proposing to do. Because you cannot finalize a date and time, so tentative, let us say you can say July, first week July or third week July, that's perfectly all right, sir. Immediately by return mail only we will get it approved. So that is one, sir. Number two, option to conduct the particular program in offline, that is face-to-face, oblique online, rests with the university. However, should you be in university be planning to do it in offline mode, then it's a 1.5 contribution, and the share exactly on the guidelines which has been spelled out in the MOU. We have had a very serious issue which took place in one of the universities where the coordinator did not read the distribution of 1.5, in which head and he ended up spending, and later on a very heavy recovery has happened from that university. So should you be doing in an offline mode, my request would be for all the coordinators who would be approved by this project monitoring committee to please go through the MOU in detail. However, should the Vice Chancellor sir give a permission to conduct the programs in online mode, then in that case, the complete 93,000 will be borne by AICT. Then in that case, there is nothing for you to worry on that. However, the terms and conditions for conducting an online 1-week training program would be shared with you. It has got a very clear directions how much money out of 93,000 is to be shared for honorarium, how much is for the boards coordinator, what is for administration and other resources and miscellaneous. So I will share that training program in an online mode. Fourth point, because an online training program is for 93,000, which is relatively lesser than a face-to-face program over which AICT has given the budget, the number of training programs do not increase. The number of training programs continue to remain 11 only, that is 10 plus 1. Though, in case you choose an option for online, 93,000 into 11 makes it 10,23,000. And the balance 16.5 lakh minus 10.23, which comes to 6.27 lakh, will be returned back to AICT along with the interest after successful completion of all the 11 training programs and supported with
കുടിക്കണ്ടെന്ന്.
Technical University. Except Gujarat Technical University, nobody till now has taken the second installment. Because they are not in a position to submit the documents. So in case if you can give directions to your faculty members who would be coordinating to make sure that they do it. If any sample is required, I will send a sample also as to which way we desire so that you can give it in exactly that format. Okay, sir, the fifth point in this is what is more important now is what your Honorable Vice Chancellor did mention. As there are 10 plus 1, 11 programs, you can have a topic of your choice. We have given a proposal and a recommendation. It is up to the Vice Chancellor, sir, to take a call. You might like to include one odd topic from AICT quality initiatives, which can be model curriculum, which can be examination reforms, which can be student induction planning, which can be quality initiatives, AQIS, financially funded schemes, anything. But these are just a recommendation. The topics can be of induction nature, topics can be of refresher nature, topics can be of emerging trends and technologies. RSR did cover each one of them, so you are at liberty to pick and choose, sir. We won't interfere into that subject, sir. However, each and every 1 week's activity which is being carried out will be spread over a period of 6 days. Even though the MOU mentions 5 days, that is because it's face to face. In online, the terms and conditions are this will be a 6-day activity with an examination held on the 6th day and certificates to be given to only those participants who have minimum 80% attendance and 60% as pass marks. Further, this is for information of all that these programs are approved by AICT and Ministry of Education towards Career Assurance Scheme, CAS. So these training programs will be counted, and as it's an STTP of 1 week, it is being counted as a 0.52 FDP, Because in your career assurance scheme on the gazette notification, 2 FDPs are mandatory. So STTP is equated to as half of FDP. In these 6 days, every day will have minimum of 3 to 4 sessions. A session will be minimum of 90 to 120 minutes. So overall will be minimum 18 to 24 sessions. This option of 18 to 24 is purely to the respective coordinator. And in online forum, as the overall budget happens to be 93,000, out of which 75,000 is mandated towards honorarium. So in case if there are 18 sessions, the honorarium is 4,000 per speaker who has been invited, and in case if suppose there are 24 sessions, then the honorarium is 3,000 per session to the speaker. Request, it is again a request, try to get resource persons from outside your university. That is where you are going to get the best resource persons capable to give information on the subject. You can involve academicians, industrialists, retired, anybody, as long as the respective coordinator can justify and say that he is the best in that field. And once the Vice Chancellor sir approves, we just require the names, that too not in the beginning, we require names after completion. Approval by AICT is very simple. The minute this committee decides 11 programs in a table indicating topic of the program, tentative date, institute proposed, where it would be happening or which would be conducting, and the resource coordinator, approval will be accorded, and the mode of conduct, whether online and offline, because finally it is up to the Vice Chancellor sir to take a call. Immediately approval will be based on that. However, at the time of submission of documents, the names of the resource persons is mandatory. I would be giving whatever I have spoken by mail, it will be coming to Khare sir. With permission of Honorable Vice Chancellor sir, I will mark you as CC also, so that information is there with you also on the subject. And otherwise, sir, these are the training programs which are very rightfully meant for the purpose you did mention in the beginning. Basically, overall improvement of our faculties across India. In your specific case, sir, in your region, even though we say it is going to be an AICT approved faculties only from AICT approved institutes, however, as because we are going in an online mode, should you wish to go in online mode, my submission would be do not limit the upper limit to 40. You can exceed the number and you can go beyond faculty in case if suppose some PG, PhD student also wishes to go in, some research fellow wants to come in, let him also learn. It's a good thing. After all, it's in an online mode and we are not spending on his accommodation and TADF, which we would have done if it would have been in a face-to-face mode, sir. Right, sir, any issue, any clarification, I'm always there, and AICT would be much more happy, sir, in case if these programs take off. We are eager that they finish fast so that we are in a position to release the next budget also to CSVTU, sir. Thanking you, sir. Thanks, sir. And
Thank you,
if
sir.
any queries there, it can be asked.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Bal. Excuse me.
हाँ बल साहब बोलिए सर.
I have some queries and observations. My observations, so I would like to share that. It was surprising to me that there was no intimation to the Directorate of Technical Education about this meeting or the program. And it is something, state of, you can say, not a good state, that the government is not apprised of the particular training program and all that. Because the government, as you, I would like to bring it to the kind attention of our Vice Chancellor, the government has initiated some training programs for the polytechnics teacher and engineering teachers who were newly recruited. So as far as I know, some induction programs were taken up and they were completed, and that was done by the directorate, of course, for the government colleges. So what I mean to say is, directorate is a part of this whole process as far as their administration is concerned to the university and the colleges, government colleges particularly, and not informing them, not inviting them to this particular session where the ICT is also a part, it is something surprising to me. So that has to be taken care of, what I feel. The second thing, so far as the online training, the experience that we had so far regarding the online teaching of the students, I don't think it is very much encouraging, because the students' feedback, what I gathered, that does not show a good sign that this online teaching was successful or online teaching was better than offline. So it was for teaching I am telling. And as far as the training is concerned, I doubt the online training can be effective or can be useful for the teachers of this state. So what I would like to think that it should have, I think second consideration should be given to this, whether it should be done offline or online. That is because it is a hands-on experience. It is not just a lecture, or it is just not a discourse kind of thing that we are listening to the speakers as the resource person. And that has been done so many times by NITTR and so many times by some other resource persons, and it has, I don't think it has resulted much. So it is better if you go for offline. That would be better. Then the third thing, AICT has already, long back, AICT has already defined what an undergraduate teacher would do and how he should be developed. And I think that should be followed, because unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that even the classroom teaching or laboratory teaching, that is not perfect in our engineering colleges. Unfortunately, most of the teachers, they are not aware of the experiments they are to conduct in the higher classes. So unfortunate, this is an unfortunate state of affairs. So I think we have to keep that in mind also while going for these things. So that has to be taken care of. Research, of course, is almost a very pathetic state in the state. So that has to be taken care of. So I think the basic things, research, laboratory management of the laboratory classes, classroom teaching, even classroom teaching, we have not been able to have the attendance of the students in the classrooms in offline mode. What to talk of online? Online there was no attendance. Online was so poor attendance that it is very shameful to mention here. So the condition is that. So let us rethink on these things, how to attract these students to the classroom by the teachers. Let our teachers be competent enough to attract the students to the classroom, and let them teach well so that they are employable. That's a very basic approach. Say, one of the criteria in the, say, what you call, NBA, National Board of Accreditation, you have to be the chairman of many committees. One of the criteria is lifelong learning for the students. The teachers are not lifelong learners. How can the students be lifelong learners? Unfortunately, such things have not been imparted or transferred to the students. So these are certain things that I have seen, and that is my observation. Of course, yesterday only I got that I have been entrusted to monitor this committee, particularly the proposals. I am thankful to the Vice Chancellor that he has constituted the committee, and I have been kept as the member. And it's very good. But the observations or the experience which I have is not very encouraging so far as these things are concerned. So please take care. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. डॉक्टर पटेल साहब, आप कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे सर?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much to respected Vice Chancellor, sir, for entrusting me with the responsibility of PMSC. Thank you, sir. And I hope we'll try to do our best. Sir, one particular thing from my side, Kare sir, that is, I request the colleges and the faculty to propose topics. The topics which we will be giving is not the same topic. Often what happens is that people select the same topic as it is. So I request that people should have brainstorming and not just copy paste the topic, but really think about the topic and select something that is going to benefit the teachers. So especially relevant topics like nowadays we have a lot of emphasis on there are startups, innovation, and especially teaching learning process. So I request the colleges and faculty to have proper thinking with the topic which will attract maximum participation. And that is the need of the hour. That is the needed for the faculty. Such topics which people will like to participate voluntarily, not just just for the sake of completing some certificate, but some topics of interest that is current. So especially that is my request to all the colleges. Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू पटेल साहब, थैंक यू। ये इसमें भी साहब ने काफी अच्छा बोला है। एक्चुअली सर इसमें कुछ चीजें मैं बताना चाहूँगा आपको सर। एक्चुअली टेक्निकल एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट की ओर से भी गवर्नमेंट द्वारा अलग अलग फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम ऑर्गेनाइज किए गए हैं। जैसे एक UKIEI चलता है, उसके द्वारा जो ज्वाइंट कोलैबोरेशन से भारत सरकार का AICTE द्वारा फैकल्टी डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम हो रहा है, और जो कुछ यूनिवर्सिटी के ज्वाइंट कोलैबोरेशन के साथ AICTE ने किया, जिसमें इसमें सबसे बड़ी बात है कि इसमें स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की फंडिंग नहीं होती है, वो यूनिवर्सिटी भी 50% शेयर करती है। जैसे वो 11 आपके जो ऑनलाइन प्रोग्राम होना है, उसमें ये 5 साल का है, तो 33 लाख रुपए जो है टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर, इसमें 16.5 लाख रुपए AICTE खर्च करती है, 16.5 लाख यूनिवर्सिटी को देना पड़ता है। तो वो सेल्फ फाइनेंसिंग के द्वारा यूनिवर्सिटी पे करती है। इस प्रकार से टोटल 5 साल का 1,65,00,000 रुपए टोटल एक्सपेंडिचर, इसमें 82.5 लाख रुपए यूनिवर्सिटी को करना है खर्च। इसलिए यूनिवर्सिटी के एफिलिएटेड इंस्टीट्यूट को डेवलपमेंट करने के लिए डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम का AICTE के साथ हुआ है। बाकी जो बल साहब ने कहा, वो डायरेक्टर टेक्निकल एजुकेशन स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के साथ FDP के प्रोग्राम के लिए अलग AICTE ने ऑर्गेनाइज किया। जैसे अटल रैंकिंग के द्वारा IEA द्वारा, वो प्रोग्राम के द्वारा अलग उनकी फंडिंग होती है। अब मैं चाहूंगा कि कोई पार्टिसिपेंट्स और जो डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के प्रिंसिपल और जो कोऑर्डिनेटर्स हैं, तो यदि क्वारीज करना चाहते हैं तो जरूर पूछें, और मैं ऑनरेबल BC साहब से अनुमति लेकर इसको 25 तारीख की डेट और बढ़ा देते हैं। आप लोग 25 तारीख तक प्रपोजल्स आज आपने देख लिया है, ये PPT में शेयर कर दूंगा आप सभी कॉलेजों लोगों को, और आप लोग इसमें प्रस्ताव को पूरा डिटेल बना के और 25 तक भेज देंगे। हम उसमें से 20 प्रपोजल जितने आएंगे, जितने लोग प्रपोजल स्क्रूटनी की जाएगी, उसमें हमारी PMC कमेटी के द्वारा, जिसमें बल साहब हैं, और उसके बाद 20 प्रपोजल में से फाइनल ऑनरेबल BC साहब के द्वारा अनुमोदन करके हम AICTE को स्क्रूटनी के लिए भेजेंगे, जिसमें 11 प्रोग्राम्स की सहमति हो जाएगी। और मैं एक्सपेक्ट करता हूँ कि इसी महीने से या नेक्स्ट मंथ से हम इस ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम को जल्दी से FDP को चालू करेंगे, और लगातार हमारा प्रोग्राम 3 साल हमारा बचा हुआ है MOU का, उसमें चलता रहेगा। और डेफिनेटली ऑनरेबल BC साहब ने मुझे कोऑर्डिनेटर बनाया है, और मुझे लास्ट मंथ ही ये रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी गई है। मैं निश्चित रूप से बहुत तेजी से इसको पूरा कंटिन्यूसली प्रोग्राम आप लोगों के मार्गदर्शन में करूंगा। और जो भी हमारे जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं, किसी को कोई डाउट या क्वेरी है तो वो पूछ सकते हैं। वेंकट साहब भी हैं।
अरे सर, with your permission sir, one small addition which I was just listening and I suddenly thought I should tell you one small addition. Sir, the role and charter of this project monitoring committee happens to be completely monitoring the activities of all the 11 programs till its total completion.
Yes, sir.
After submitting the 11 proposals, getting it approved, ensuring the execution of these programs as mandated in the letter which you must have got approved after us. So ensuring its execution and submission of documents till the end, till further release of the next, and again the same process continues. That is one, sir. And number two, sir, other day we were talking to your Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir also, and it's a guideline which has also now come out from AICT. Every AICT sponsored activity would be having one session, because every training program of yours, which is a 1 week, is having minimum 18 to maximum 24 sessions. One session in every training activity program will be left for National Education Policy 2020, which will be taken by AICT, sir. So out 18 to 24 sessions per program, please earmark one by the name of NEP 2020, and there only, in addition to NEP, information about AICT's various quality initiatives, financially funded schemes, and the National Initiative for Technical Teachers Training will be taken, so that would spread larger awareness of AICT's activities to each and everybody. And NEP 2020 is a mandatory which has come from the ministry. So whenever you are giving directions, sir, please put one session for AICT in all the programs, stagger it in such a manner that it is in a position to be taken, sir. Thank you, sir. Rest all is wonderfully being spoken and discussed.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सर. तो मैं ऑनरेबल वीसी साहब से अनुमति लेकर इस प्रोग्राम का यहीं पर समाप्ति के लिए अनुमति करना चाहूँगा, और बाकी कोई क्वारीज रहेंगी तो हमारा CSPT बुक कार्ड जो मेल ID है उसमें आप लोग भेज सकते हैं, और ये पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन में शेयर करूँगा, और कोई भी डिफिकल्टी डाउट होता है तो हम मुझे बताएंगे. और 25 तारीख को 25 मार्च तक आप लोग दोबारा से प्रपोजल मिनिमम 2 और मैक्सिमम 3 प्रपोजल्स विद डिटेल, उसमें एरियाज के साथ में, उसमें डोमेन और ब्रॉड टॉपिक्स दोनों के साथ में जरूर हमको भेज देंगे, ताकि हम उसको फाइनल स्क्रूटनी के लिए प्रोबेबली इसी मंथ के एंड में हम PMC के सामने रख सकें. With all these words, once again, thanks to Honorable VC sir, our PMC team, and our Honorable Colonel Saab, Abhi Venkat ji, AICT New Delhi. Thank you all the participants.
Thank you very much to everybody.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please share the format and topics again so that we can resubmit the proposals.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Lord, sir.
Thank you very much, Kare sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. बलसाल धन्यवाद सर, आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.